It's that time again. The Pokemon Unite developers want to know what you think about the game, so let's tell them. If you enjoy the video, don't forget to leave a like, share with your friends, and comment your thoughts down below. So which of the following statements best describes your experience with Pokemon Unite? Quit playing for a while, but picked it up again last month. And if there's any Pokemon Unite devs watching this video, the biggest thing I care about is splitting the queues. No 5 stacks with solo queue. You'll bring back so many players, you'll increase queue times and make the game actually viable and competitive. Also, delete Hoopa or nerf it so much it's pretty much deleted. So, what made you lose interest in playing Pokemon Unite? This is very interesting to me, because I feel like it's John's. I feel like it's bad player complaining excuses, where it's like, my buttons didn't go off. You know, or when you're playing and then someone's like, did the servers just kind of like hit a bad time? Because it seems like you get good server days and bad server days. And it's like, I know I'm playing better than this. I know I did what I did, and like, it was a good enough reaction time that latency doesn't describe it. Oh, I guess they know, or at least there's enough complaints where they're kind of aware of it. And I still find it so weird that the Japanese beta test that had a Japanese-only server had better response time and what felt like better ping, or just a better controlling game from America during the beta. And that's another thing, like, if you just split the queues and you get millions of more players actively engaging with the game, generating revenue, then you can actually pay for the best systems possible, like you did for 2 days in Japan last June. Game is not popular. I'm actually upset with that as well. I think that Pokemon, and also just a lot of Zoomers and just social media skew, has made it to where something isn't the trend, no one wants to play it, which is really stupid, but that's just the mass formation society we now live in. Game not being popular is also something big about Pokemon. If Pokemon is healthy as a community, everything is doing great. If Pokemon is not healthy as a community, everything's trash. There is no in-between. You have highs, you have lows, that's it. So, game not popular, not enough friends to play with. That's a personal problem, but all my friends hate the game. But it's not like I lost interest because of that. I'll still play. Game drains battery and causes overheating. I play on dock Switch because that's how you're supposed to do it. But yeah, that also explains like mobile nonsense. Teammates are unfriendly and some players don't actively participate. That's absurd. Like how I get more griefing in Pokemon Unite than League of Legends. The Pokemon Unite community is more toxic than the League of Legends community. Now, I think that's a spillover from the Pokemon community being the worst in all of gaming, and there's just no arguing that. But yeah, they just need to punish players even more and more and more. Now, here's an interesting one. The game's reputation is poor. Now, that isn't a reason why I've lost interest or stopped playing, but it is very unfortunate that there is nothing the devs can do about lying and defamation about the game. It's not pay to win. It never was, and then it was even remedied from all those complaints with like the free item enhancers and the 7-day boosters and the crazy amount of item enhancing you get. Also, the emblem system, just not pay to win in any way. Even though you can like pay to buy energy, you have to play such an absurd amount of games per week with all the free stuff and free energy they've been giving you. It just is not going to happen. Like, that was the thing about the whole pay to win when the game first came out. No one was spending $100 to get 1% more stats than you to then decide the game. Everyone that lost was either just not going up against level 30 items or was just skill gapped. There was no pay involved in that winning. Ever. Same thing about the emblems, that it's such an obscene amount of games just to get 5 more emblems per week if you pay money. Like, nah, it's never happening. Game has internet connection issues. I don't usually have that problem. Monetization is poor. Nah, man, take your bag, and I haven't really seen any problem with monetization. Like, the membership thing, I just disagree with it, but if it's making money, I'm seeing a lot of people with like the little membership icons and stuff. Battle Pass is always a fair way of doing it, and really all they need to do is release shiny Pokemon if they want to make an infinity amount of dollars. And even like, I'm pretty sure people would play the game if shiny skins were available. Game has too many issues, interface display, failing to collect rewards, etc. Those don't bother me because they're either resolved quickly or it happens rather infrequently and doesn't necessarily disrupt anything. My preferred Pokemon isn't in the game. Why is this an option? Because it's actually impossible for the devs to do anything about that, because they can't read your mind and find out that you're not playing or you lost interest because your favorite Pokemon isn't in the game and they can't know your favorite Pokemon. And there's so many of them, they'd have to release like a Pokemon a day for a year to get them all in. That's just complete nonsense. Hard to communicate or interact with others inside or outside of a match. They wouldn't listen anyways. And even with the rudimentary systems we have, it's incredible how toxic people are with the how they like target people on the spam pinging. Improving my rank is difficult. Well, you're just mad because bad at that point. Progression and rewards are too slow. I have not experienced this or felt this personally. Like, even though I play tons of games, I don't need to be rewarded for every single game for a mission. It's not like, oh, I played 100, 200 games this week and I should have gotten like bonuses on every single one of them. No. Now I feel like Zoomer culture and all the brattiness that we've seen just in society in general, online Pokemon community. I know I keep repeating myself, but that is what's destroying the game. Just the shittiness of the people, more so than the problems with the game itself or the devs. So yeah, like I guess they just want handouts. Like everyone wants everything unlocked from the second they turn on the game. And that's just, like, what's the point? Like, you're supposed to play the game, and then earning things through the game is how reward system in games work. So if you think that that's an issue, then you're not a gamer. Matches feel too repetitive. This isn't an issue at all, because this is how competitive games work. If you think that this is a problem, you're actually a moron. Because there's so many different things that happen in every single game. No games are going to be identical. And the cool thing about Pokemon Unite is that it's only 10 minutes long, and you need to perfect those 10 minutes. And it takes thousands and thousands of games to do that. So yeah, that's actually like a really good thing about it, is that there's so much going on in such a short amount of time that it really can't be too repetitive. Pokemon are poorly balanced. Pokemon Unite is in one of the best balanced states I can recall. Minus Hoopa, just delete it. Matchmaking experience is poor. Once again, another idiot argument from a toxic community filled with idiots. I guess that one explains the other. So, matchmaking isn't the problem. If you complain about matchmaking, it's because you're bad. My experience with the Pokemon Unite Discord is I was always seeing people like, oh man, I'm tired of these bad teammates. Oh man, I can't rank up, you know, looking for group. And I'd join their games, and they're just as lost and as bad as anyone else. Like, oh, hey, cool, you're taking on Datoms at 150. Zapdos has been up for 10 seconds, and Zapdos is gone, my guy. And you were the one complaining that it's bad teammates? You're not rotating to Dreadnought. You have no power to secure. You just run it down into their second goal. Like, they just do all the mistakes and then complain teammates. Here's the thing about matchmaking. It's not magic. It can never be magic. It can never filter out bad players. No matter what, especially when we have this, improving my rank is difficult. Well, they've made improving rank easier because all the bad players complain about it. But even then, like, there's trash players in High Master. There's top 100 players on the ladder that are just getting carried by playing in 5 stacks, but have very poor mechanics and very poor game sense. Or even like solo queue players that are high up. Like, you just watch them, it's like, wow, they are just bad. And when you have a player base that's like 95% garbage players like Pokemon Unite, because all the good players left to go back to League of Legends or the competitive FPS game or whatever else they play for one reason or another, because Critical said the game's pay to win, even though that was just a lie, and then everyone is just an NPC. Like, it's the NPCs ruining the game. Like, all the bad narratives, all the bad gameplay, all the copy-paste, zero IQ going on. Like, yeah, that's making the match experience poor. But there's no way of fixing that. Now, splitting the queues, I actually think would aid that, because it wouldn't make it to where, like, all the talent is just, like, funneling into 5s for the freelo. Even if they're not good, they at least get to feel like they're good because they're beating up on trio duos on the opponents, which is very common now because the ladder's so dead. Or at least, like, if, you know, there's only so many people that can play the game, especially as a 5-stack, so you're going to be somewhere. You're not going to be the worst 5-stack team. That's still better than any duo out there, even if you are the worst 5-stack team. So you float up on the ladder. I think making it to where there'd be incentivization to feel like you're climbing as a solo queue player, that would get more people into solo, and that would help, you know, balance out the skill that's distributed through ranked. Either way, matchmaking, not a problem. Doesn't feel true to the Pokemon franchise, lacks Pokemon-like gameplay and content. I hate the Pokemon-like gameplay because people want weaknesses in the game, and without a draft mode, that is unacceptable. And I think like a draft mode making the games take like a million years to get into the game, nah. Nah, it feels true to the Pokemon franchise. I love how the Pokemon are represented. It's really cool to see Decidueye popping off when that is a very underrepresented character in the franchise while having one of the coolest theming and designs out of all the Pokemon. So I think, like, yeah, it's actually really cool how the game's doing it. Game is frustrating and loses my interest. Mad cuz bad. Lacks purpose or a goal to keep me engaged. That's how I feel about the solo queue ladder split, because yeah, at that point it's just empty and I'm just playing to maybe get better or style on children, but then have my team throw it at the end. So that's a problem. The game has performance issues, lagging, stability problems, etc. Dude, I don't even know what that ping symbol means anymore. Like, I get into a lobby, it says 42 ping, I go into the next game and suddenly like 120 ping. I'm like, when did that happen? When did I go from 40 ping to 120? Was that in the middle of my game? Was it always 120 and the lobby just lied initially? Like, what's happening here? Progression and rewards aren't appealing. Multiplayer battle games aren't fun. Again, mad cause bad. You drag your team down and then everyone is suffering. Please specify. We already know what I'm putting. Alright, so now things get a little interesting. How satisfied are you with the July content for the Nintendo Switch version of Pokemon Unite? So if you watch my video saying, like, should you play Pokemon Unite, or, like, should you get back into Pokemon Unite, I say yes, because there's so much stuff in this. You're getting all the free boosters, you're getting tons of items, and you're just getting everything. You're getting Pokemon, you're getting Aeos coins, you're getting everything. This is your catch-up month-and-a-half season that if you play that, you are on an even enough playing ground by Season 6 to where millions of players get in, everyone's having fun. However, I also said that the game is completely unplayable until they split the queues. And until they do that, pretty much everything doesn't matter. So it's both. I'm extremely satisfied with the content. I'm extremely dissatisfied and just want to quit again just because the queues have not been split. I don't want to keep playing because the queues have not been split. Let's see, how motivating are the following for you to play Pokemon Unite? And here's the thing, like, upgrade held items. That should actually be a motivation. But I already have them all, like, maxed out. But yeah, like, I'm motivated to upgrade my items because I'm not a brat. Improve my skill. I'm already one of the best players in the world, and it's kind of, like, hard. Like, I don't have motivation right now to do that. If you've been watching my streams, me and D-Lies were just, like, two of the best players in the world. And we're just running it down because we're bored at this point. So, and I haven't cared about the game since, like, the mobile launch last year. And I'm still outperforming pretty much everyone in the game. So because of that, it's like, I do have motivation to improve my skill. I do want to, like, really be uber serious again, but because of the ranked stuff, I have no motivation too. So, but I don't also want to give the devs the wrong impression because this is a bad player going, no, it's not motivating. Whatever. I'll improve my skill in ranked matches. See, I gotta put that priority on ranked. New events. That's somewhat motivating. It's cool to get free stuff. New battle items. We need those. Where are they? Yeah, like what? Come on. New achievements. No, I haven't even opened up that system. I think I have 0 achievements. Different held item strategies. Yes. We need more of those. Even though, like, they don't exist now. We need battle items. We need held item strategies. The emblems actually, like, really help that. And I think it might be overwhelming to now throw in items into the emblem mosh pit, but right now the game has pretty much become like a mono culture of items and stuff. Or if you don't pick the most optimal build, you just lose the game, or you're trolling your teammates. New maps, don't care. Unlock more held items. I already have all of them. To unlock new Pokemon Unite licenses, I already have all of them. To connect all Pokemon Unite licenses, well, I mean, I don't have, like, all. I'm missing a couple of the Pokemon I don't care about, like Hoopa, and don't even think I bought Duraludon because I was, like, not playing at the time. Same for Espeon. Just a Pokemon I'm not interested in. But it's one of those things like, yes, please, devs, like, just, I don't know, get people to be in the game. Unlock new trainer fashion items. I actually am a little motivated, you know, that fashionscape's nice. New energy rewards. Yes, the emblems. I'm wondering, like, depending on maybe when they made the survey, it's like, well, we can't say emblems because that's not a feature just yet, but we're talking about the July content. So if they know, they know. New Hollowware. I just have a million tickets. Improve my understanding of move progression, routes, and apply it to the game. Wow, I like how, like, the biggest thing, like, the thing that has the most text is actually, like, one of the most important things in the game that is completely just ignored. But yeah, I still want to do that. I'm still theory crafting every day, hours a day, just like, yeah, if we do this, and then now we're just the best ever. How likely would you be to recommend Pokemon Unite to your friends and family? Extremely likely. I've been begging my friends to play since the patch. What have you enjoyed about Pokemon Unite recently? Progression, reaching milestones, no. Experiencing the story. I think the story is cool, but I haven't really cared for it too much. Like I said, the Pokemon lore representation in the game, it's nice. So I guess we'll support that. Favorite Pokemon, getting Unite licenses. Man, I'm just gonna skip this part, like, for the video. Okay, here's a funny one. Easy to pick up, low-pressure team-based gameplay. Well, yeah, the reason why I don't get bothered anymore is because it is low pressure. Like, yeah, I've just kind of chilled, you know. What I've been saying is the 10 minutes is a blessing because you just go next. Just go next. Alright, here we go. In future Pokemon Unite updates, what do you hope to see? Lobby-based Pokemon Town? Nah, I like the Poketopia vibes we're getting, so I don't need, like... We don't need existing Pokemon Town. I think spin-off games do really good with their own kind of region or lore. More Pokemon to play as? Well, like, we're going to see that. Yeah, I guess I'm kind of hopeful. There's a couple Pokemon, like Buzzwole, really interested in that. More standard battle maps? No! Stop this! With the repetitivity in all game modes. Just let me get good at Pokemon Unite, the way it's intended to be played. More ways to interact with Pokemon, such as feeding and petting them? Nah, I'm okay with that. More customization hobbies? Nah. Quick battle maps? Nah. Solo mode or one-on-one mode? That is an interesting thing. Unfortunately, that kind of got, like, ruined by... Like, when League of Legends did it, I didn't like how it's like, oh, there's health packs and how it's kind of ARAM-y, so it's not the same. And I think that there'd be, like, too many weird ways that Pokemon would dominate or something where it's like, oh, whoever takes the first goal, you know, like it is the 1v1 in League of Legends, where it's like, I don't know. But it would be interesting, and I think a solo mode would help keep players in the game, and maybe they'd spill over and just play, like, regular matches every once in a while. Ability to raise Pokemon outside of battle so they become stronger? No. No, that's mobile nonsense. More ranked match maps? No. Interact with other players? No. Story content, progression options in a single match. Similar to equipment systems in other games? No. Like shopping? There's not enough time to shop in Pokemon Unite. More things to unlock? Other, please specify. Everything that says other is going to be separating the queues, and also this is separating solo and team queues, and I need to make sure they don't get the wrong idea. 5 stack queues. What did I miss? Oh, this one. New battle pass bonuses. It's whatever. Boom. What formats do you play? Only ranked matches. Good, they care about me. What's the highest? Oh, wait. We have to do that. There we go. What's the highest? Master, because I'm not dog shit. How much have I spent? I've spent over $100, and that was mostly for content, but still. Please choose an aspect of the game to evaluate. So this is where I messed up last time. Like, I thought it was just, like, the illusion of choice, because they just kind of messed this up. How satisfied are you with the final? Okay, so, ooh, there's like no way to go back? Yeah, there's no way to go back. Unable to give feedback. Unable to give feedback. Unable to give feedback. Silent play ranked. Extremely dissatisfied. Which of the following events were you aware of? All of them. Please choose an event. Oh, this is event evaluation. How did I pick it wrong again? It's funny because I think the last time I did the second choice and it was the event missions again, and yeah, that's just kind of a thing. So I think pretty much like if you watch the video, you know what I'm putting in this little box, but I'll give my complaints and hopefully they get it. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Hope you all have a nice day. Thank you very much for watching.